networking with the correct people,
Correct.
right? Being in a community of people who you can be able to cross ideas from and be able to share ideas with to be able to help you all grow together, right? You see, in the Bible, it talks about iron sharpen iron. You see,
Yes.
I only want to be with people who are smarter than me. I don't want to be the smartest man in the room because if I'm the smartest man in the room, I'm not growing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you want to be in the communities with people who can be able to help you. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We're excited because this is for the ones who've already cleared $100,000 in income, very, very successful,
Welcome.
right? But we're going to show you guys how to go from $100,000 to $300,000 plus in life insurance sales, right? Now, Mike, I think that's a good topic to really
For
talk
sure.
about, right?
I don't know why we picked specifically 300,000 though.
Well, 300,000 plus.
Okay,
We
300,000
didn't we
plus.
didn't want to put a limit on it, right?
I
Because
got
what we're
you.
going to teach you guys today is how you can be able to make as much money in this business as possible.
Yes,
But one
yes.
thing that me and Mike understand from
Yes,
what we've learned, our
yes.
growing pains, is that you can be able to get to $100,000 pretty simply if you just focus on the major thing, which is discipline. But if you really want to grow past $300,000 in income, you're going to need a little bit more technical things that can
Yes.
help you, right? Because
Yes.
I can't duplicate myself. Mike can't duplicate
Yes.
himself.
Yes.
So we need to be able to teach you guys what we've done to be able to help us grow tremendously.
Jalen,
right?
I call it multiplying, not adding.
Mm.
We're gonna show how to multiply, not add today in the insurance space. Okay?
I like that. I like that. So let's talk. Let's hop right into it. What's the first topic? The first topic of discussion, guys, is improve your systems and processes. Okay, improve your systems and processes. Now, Mike, I know why systems and processes are very, very important in the business because a system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. You guys with me? Save yourself time, energy, and money. If you want to be able to get to $300,000 plus in your business, you got to have the right systems in place. The first one being a CRM, okay, where you can be able to automate text messages with AI bots. You can be able to communicate with your clients when you're not even there, right?
Yes.
So your CRM is very, very important because it's going to allow for you to manage your entire book of business, all your leads, and give you the ability to be able to look inside your CRM to see exactly where your clients are and where they need to go, okay?
Now, I love that, Jalen. I think the biggest thing in this business is also showing yourself ways to increase your persistency. We're talking about how to make 300,000 plus a year, but I think a lot of agents are slinging insurance. They made 100K their first year, but maybe the persistency is low, which are actually losing out on money. So I always tell people, you can also increase your persistency by using a CRM, by having your CRM send out thank you messages out to your clients, or birthday message out to your clients, a payment reminder out to your clients. Your clients misses a payment and it sends out a reminder to get the client back on the schedule. So that's some of the ways you can go from 100,000. We're talking about income, not like AP. We're talking about income, 300,000 plus. By you using a CRM, what Jalen said to use it for, I'm also saying use it for the back end part to increase your persistency.
That's amazing. Yeah, because at the end of the day, guys, the business that stays is the business that pays, right? Like you can write $100,000 in sales is in the year, but if all them people fall off the book, well, you made $0, okay? Because you got to pay all that money back.
Yeah, and we have a whole entire video talking about the cool down, which you guys should probably watch because the cool down is super duper important. Now, the next part of the systems we're talking about to increase your income this year is going to be having an appointment setter. Now, when it comes to life insurance or even Medicare in general, a lot of agents in their first year typically just buy the leads, door knock them, buy the leads, and make outbounding calls. For you to get to that next level of your business, you can still door knock the leads or make outbounding calls, but like I said before, if you want to multiply and not add, you're going to want to have someone else, worst case scenario, yourself, call through your leads and set appointments.
Yes.
If you can set, let's say, 10 to 12, 50 appointments per day, you now have by nature more opportunities to make sales. Jim, go into more of that appointment setting piece as well.
Yeah, the appointment setter is extremely important, right? We're going to talk a little bit more about hiring people to be able to do the things that you don't necessarily need to do, to be able to help you focus on things that you know you need to be doing, which is selling and recruiting. So having an appointment setter, guys, essentially gives you the ability to duplicate yourself 1 time, 2 times, 5 times, depending on how many appointment setters you have, to be able to call through all your existing clients to make sure if they do fall off the books, you got one person who can call through and say, hey, Miss Betty, you fell up, you missed your payment. Let's get you back on an appointment with Jalen so he can get your payment, everything increased, right? Or if you got a whole bunch of leads in your database, right? You can't work all 1,000 or 2,000 leads that's in there. You got so many leads that's going unresolved every single day. You got to make sure you have somebody in your CRM who's calling through your leads to try to get them booked on your calendar to be able to help you fulfill a lot more of those leads. So having an appointment setters is very, very important.
And Jenna, how many leads would you recommend for telesales if they want to have, let's say, 30 appointments a week?
Yeah, so 30 appointments a week, guys. I'm going to say this. I'm going to give you guys these metrics. I truly believe that you still need to be calling through your leads, right? I believe that you need to call through all your fresh leads first, right? So your first week, you still need to be ordering 50 to 100 leads every single week fresh that you're calling through.
For telesales.
For telesales that you are calling through. Now, after that second week, the ones that went unresolved, you need to have your appointment setter calling through those, right? So let's say, for instance, you order 100 leads and you only contact or talk to, let's say, 50. Now, that next week, your appointment setter needs to be calling through those other 50 that you weren't able to get in contact with. And you still need to order an additional 150 to 200 leads every single week. B leads, okay? Age leads that you can be able to have them call through to be able to help supplement what they currently have to be able to get you a good amount of appointments set.
So Jalen said one more time, kind of double down on like 150 to 200 B leads. Like usually costs $2 or $3 per pop. You're giving those to your appointment center to call through to set potentially 20 to 30 appointments for over the phone. For face-to-face sales, I recommend about 100 to 150 as well, B leads to get to your appointment center to also call through to set appointments. And when it comes to face-to-face sales, I always tell agents to do this. A lot of them are already door knocking right now, Jalen. So I say this, when it comes to face-to-face sales, I would have your appointment center set you leads for times for 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11:30, and in the evenings at 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30. So it allows you to have appointments in the mornings and in the evenings. And if you still want to, you can still door knock in the afternoon time until you get to the point where you have appointments now all day long. I wouldn't have appointments in the beginning if you don't have enough lead flow to have in the middle of your day door knocking, because now you're having to like go to one house, they're not there. Now you got to go to another house. Like have your appointments with face-to-face sales in the morning, in the late evening. And it also gets you out the house earlier too.
Indeed, indeed. And guys, when it comes to appointment setting, you want to kind of set them back to back to back like that because clients, unfortunately, they do miss their appointments. All right. So you got to have some grace right there. So always have your appointments back to back to back. And if you know you're going to be, your client does show up and you are meeting with them, just shoot the other client that you have an appointment coming with in 30 minutes. Say, hey, Miss Betty, I'm finishing with an appointment here in a second. I'll be there in about 10 to 15 minutes. All right. So having an appointment setter is extremely crucial. Now, you also want to be able to cross-sell. Okay. Cross-sell. So for us, we work primarily in the final expense arena. With us, we have the ability, because we work with people who are over 60 to 65 plus, they've already retired. So we can be able to reference that client to our Medicare specialist, our Medicare people, our Medicare team member, to be able to write them up Medicare to assist them with their Medicare. And we also have a retirement team as well. So if they do have an annuity or they have a 401k or a Roth IRA and they've been losing money in it and they're looking to retire and make sure they don't run out of income, we can just cross-sell them and reference them over to our retirement team.
Correct.
And then our retirement team will essentially pay us for referencing that client to them. Does that make
Exactly.
sense? It's very, very simple and easy to do.
And the more policies you have in one house, the higher persistency will also go up as well. Lastly, it's probably the most important thing, which sounds pretty like simple to say, is as you're looking to get to that next level, your income, your business, it's important for you to hit your next promotional compensation increase. So wherever you're at in your agency is part of promotional guidelines saying, hey, if you do this many sales per month, you should be able to increase your commission rate to this level here.
That's good.
Hitting those levels are so important because you can increase your percentage with that carrier by, let's say, 10%. By nature, you're going to make more money.
That's good. That's a really, really good one. I like that.
Thanks.
I didn't put that in my notes, but I like that one.
Yeah, it's important.
Never miss a promotional increase, guys. It's very, very important. Okay. Now let's talk about topic number 2. All right. Now, one of the best ways to go from $100,000 to $300,000 plus. Remember, I told you guys before, you got to be able to duplicate and multiply yourself. Right. The reason why Jeff Bezos is so successful is because he didn't duplicate it and multiplied himself 10,000 times, right? You have the Amazon store, you have Amazon people who go out there and sell things on Amazon nowadays. So you got many Jeff Bezos going around making millions and millions of dollars using his platform. So what did he do? Jeff Bezos has the same 24 hours that we all have. The only difference between Jeff Bezos and us is that he just has more people that work alongside with him. He has more leaders who see his vision, and they're going out there doing the same thing. So the next topic will be invite people to the opportunity, right? Share the business opportunity with them. Teach them exactly what you did to be able to get you to $100,000, right? One of the most selfish things that any entrepreneur can do is hold back what they did to become successful.
Yes.
So if the business helped you out, share it with somebody else because it can definitely help their family and their friends as well. You got anything on that, Mike?
Man, I can go on and on about this one, but just do it. It's so simple. Just do it. We make money in this business by selling insurance.
Yeah.
Like we make money by selling insurance. I, Michael, can only sell so many policies in one day. But if I had other people with me selling policies in one day, by nature, I would make more money.
Indeed.
That's multiplying, not adding.
Yeah. How many if let's say somebody does want to start building a team and inviting people to this opportunity, how many leaders would you recommend them finding at first?
I've found about 10 leaders.
10. Now that's a good number. 10 leaders who can be able to go out there and duplicate exactly what you did. Yes. So guys, guess what? Let's say every single leader that you invite to the opportunity goes out there and make 100,000. And let's say, for instance, you just got 10%, right? Off of every single leg that you were able to invite to the opportunity. Well, that's $1 million in revenue that everybody made combined. You make 10% off of that. Okay, now that's 10%. Let's just say roughly you make an extra $100,000 in a single year. Those are low numbers too. Extra $100,000 in a single year just because you invited them to the opportunity. You don't have to write any business, but because you taught them and you showed them how to do it, now you make some extra money.
Because you probably don't want to be selling insurance forever. You can hit an epiphany one day like, man, I don't want to go out there and sell insurance. I won't make any more money.
Yeah.
So you want to show other people how to make. The more people you try to make money, by nature, you'll make more money yourself.
Indeed. Let's hop into topic number 3. Now, guys, this is a good one. This is a very, very important one because I know what this did for me and Mike's business, right? And this one is networking with the correct people.
Correct.
Right? Being in a community of people who you can be able to cross ideas from and be able to share ideas with to be able to help you all grow together, right? You see, in the Bible, it talks about iron sharpen iron. You see, I only want to be with people who are smarter than me. I don't want to be the smartest man in the room because if I'm the smartest man in the room, I'm not growing, right? Yeah. So you want to be in the communities with people who can be able to help you and challenge you to get you to that next level. Because a lot of people, I was there at one point in time too. I'm like, man, $100,000 sound good.
Sounds great, yeah.
Like, I'm making $100,000 plus, I'm good. And then I got into an environment with people making millions of dollars or $100,000 plus every single month. And I'm like, dang, there's levels to this thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's not just all about the money, but just imagine what you can do with the money to be able to
It's a
assist
resource.
people to be able to help change their lives as well.
Exactly.
How much money you can be able to tithe to your church, how much money you can give back to your community, how much you can be able to do for your family, right? These things is what's going to help you get to that next level. So community is very, very important, Mike.
Yeah, I recommend attending events, multiple events a year. You know, like I said, get in the room and like Jalen said, be with people that make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like like Jalen said, if you get into a room, like, man, I'm in an insurance space, I got to an insurance-based room, and it comes to find out I'm actually the person that has the least amount of production in this room, you will now see what the next level is for yourself and your business. Because for you right now, your belief, your senses, your five senses only sees that, hey, I'm at the max of my career.
Yeah.
But your five senses touch other things or see other things or smell other things, like, wow, there's another level to get to. Like, for example, this is kind of a quick story, Jalen, but like, I went to Ritz-Carlton and Turks and Caicos. Different than a Sheraton, no offense. All right, it's different. It's different. Like, now I can only stay at the Ritz-Carlton. Like, the smell, the water, the service, the food. Like, when you start to experience things like that in life, it makes you want that all the time. Not coveting, but makes you want to live like that all the time when you travel.
Indeed, indeed. Very, very important stuff right there, guys. So get in the right room, the right environment.
Go to events.
Go to events. They're very, very important. And here's another thing for you top producers out there. Don't feel like you're bigger than the events either. You know what I mean? Like, we see it all the times where a lot of big producers, they'll make $100,000, $200,000 plus in a single year, and then they stop going to events. Well, guys, you will also start to see these same producers, their production, their income start to drop because they stopped doing the things that got them to $200,000. So just when you get there, continue to keep doing the basic things. All right. So let's talk about topic number 4.
Real quick, little plug. The next event we're going to is the 8% Nation event in July. See us there.
See us there. Absolutely. So number 4, right? Hire an assistant to do the things that you don't want to do.
Simple.
Right? Hire an assistant to do the things that you don't want to do. Right? And this is so important because, guys, like, you want to be focused on income producing activities. Now, some income producing activities, these are 2 things that we always tell our agents. You want to be, when you start making a good amount of money, $10,000, you want to start hiring an assistant to do things that you don't want to do. So here are income producing activities. Focus on sales and building. Focus on sales and building your agency.
That's it.
Those are the main 2 things that you need to be focused on. Because imagine this, if you're spending 10 hours on contracting in a week, you're spending another 10 hours on sending thank you cards, another 10 hours following up with clients who missed their payments.
Or 10 hours of calculating your team's sales into a database so your team cannot see their sales.
Yeah.
Or spend another 10 hours creating social media, actual editing the content that you make. Like,
exactly.
You want to have content you make on social media because branding now is key.
Yeah.
So if you're editing your own videos, you should pay someone to do that. If you want to get to 100,000 and 300K a year, paying someone else to edit your video, paying someone else to edit your graphics that you post on social media is very important.
Indeed. Stop focusing on part-time work when you can be focusing on things that can actually be making you some money.
Yes.
All right. So IPAs. The last one, number 5.
You can find assistants everywhere.
Yeah. And you can hire virtual assistants.
Yeah.
Like, we have plenty of virtual assistants that work with us who specialize in certain things to help us grow our agency and our business. This video that you guys are seeing today, well, we got a VA that can be able to help out with that, who is very talented, more talented than me and Mike, right? Who can be able to help us with that.
And if you want to find a virtual assistant, reach out to us. We'll plug you into a few of them.
Indeed. So number five, and we're going to leave you guys with this, all right? If you guys are liking this so far, go ahead and like and subscribe and share this with somebody who's making $100,000, who's looking to get to $300,000 plus, because this might just help them.
Real quick, Jen, I think a lot of things we're talking about is about paying your business first and paying yourself second. We talk about systems and leads and invite people to this opportunity and hiring an assistant and going to an event. These are things you got to start investing more into your business for and working on your business and work less in your business if you want to get to that next level of your income.
Especially if you're looking to get to $300,000 plus. All right. So number 5, let's talk about it. Stick to the basics.
Yeah.
Stick to the basics.
Yeah.
I touched on it briefly a little bit earlier, but I want to bring it back up again. I want to resurface it. Guys, everything we just brought to you guys are all basic things that you can do to become successful, okay, to get to $300,000 plus. But just because you're focused on getting to that next level of $300,000 plus doesn't mean that you neglect everything that you did to get you to $100,000. All right. So having a good routine, you still got to keep that. Being disciplined, you still got to keep that. Making sure you're still showing up to sales calls and trainings, you still got to stay there.
Yeah.
These are things that's going to keep you very, very successful in the business long term. So just because we're talking about getting to $300,000 plus doesn't mean that you neglect or run away from the things that made you $100,000. You're just enhancing them a little bit better to help you make more money.
Yeah.
Right? We see it happening all the times where agents will start making some money and then they just run away from the things that got them successful.
Yeah, they start taking more breaks. They start seeing less activity because now their skill set is better. Yeah, I get that. But if there's another level for you to get to.
Yeah.
And I'm all about working smarter, not harder. But that also means you still have to put the work in as well.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, guys, this was the top 5 things that can help you go from $100,000 all the way up to $300,000 plus. I promise you, if you implement some of these things today, you're going to see your sales and your income skyrocket. And again, guys, we ain't talking about AP. We're talking about deposits. If you're looking to make more money in your business, make sure to keep following us, subscribe, like and share this video. And when you guys do so, see you at the top.